I pulled out the nail file. I might even insert the clip where my mom was like, nail file? You don't need it because the baby just born. The nails are gonna be very soft. Immediately after the baby was born, the nurse looked at me and said, did you bring a nail file? Hey y'all, it's your girl Didi and we're back with another video. A recent video I posted was on packing my bag to go to the hospital, and I've got some tea based on my experience going into the hospital. What I needed, what I didn't really need, did I overpack? Let's get into it. Pause because like my intro music is playing. No, you don't pause it. I'm just saying it's okay. I'll crop this up. Okay, so as you saw in that video, if you didn't see the video, I'm gonna put the link to it right here so that you can go watch that video and then come back to this one because you're not gonna understand what I'm talking about. So in the previous video, I packed my bag for the hospital with my mom when I was 35 or 36 weeks pregnant because, you know, it's better to be prepared. And it's a good thing I was because baby girl came early. So in that bag, I had multiple outfits for myself, multiple outfits for baby girl. I had the white noise machine, I had the nail clip or nail file, I had a medium-sized suitcase and a duffel bag. So that should give you a picture of how much stuff I brought with me to the hospital. Because, you know, I had the same mindset of, you never know. Like when you're going on vacation, you never know. I literally just saw a post on Instagram that said 90% of girls pack with the mindset of, you never know. Which is true. Like, what if we're going here, or what if this happens, and what if I need this? So here's the tea. I did not need half of the clothes that I brought. I brought 2 different pajamas, and because I'm used to sleeping in like shorts, I hate pants, or like even nightgowns. I can do that, but the pants, couldn't do it. Guess what? It's a hospital. It's cold. Their temperature isn't set to what my house temperature is set at. So bring pants, unless it's summer. Then you're okay, because it was definitely September and it was very cold. So that was the first thing. And I had 3 short pajamas in there, 2 or 3 short pajamas in there, and the gown from Freedom Mom. I didn't need all of that. I literally only wore the one of the pajamas, and I was annoyed because it was shorts and I was cold. And then the other thing and the gown. So I just needed that, and then my go home outfit. That would have been sufficient. For baby girl, I was thinking ahead. I was thinking like the age she is now, you know, where she's 4 months, so chances are what's she gonna do? She's gonna spit up. She's gonna poo. She's gonna do all of these things. But the fresh babies are so be still. So the one outfit, I could have just brought one outfit and just been okay, as opposed to saying, oh, but what if, and what if, and what if. All right, so those are 2 things. So if you go back to the video, again, because I'm referencing that video, I pulled out the nail file. I might even insert the clip where my mom was like, nail file? You don't need it because the baby just born. The nails are gonna be very soft. Immediately after the baby was born, the nurse looked at me and said, did you bring a nail file?
What else do you have?
The people said I might need to file her nails when she's born.
At the hospital?
So I said, look at that, moms. The lady said that I should have had it. But it's not life or death. It was fine. You can do it when you get home, or just leave it until it grows a little, if you're using the mittens. If you're not using the mittens, absolutely got it. Did not bring the white noise machine, and it was okay. Like the beeping of the machines in the hospital room wasn't like overly chaotic, so we were fine. And then as much as, at least the hospital that I was at, as much as the room gets dark, there are different lights around the room that you can turn on. So like you could even turn on the bathroom light if you want for like that night light effect, or like there was a light that ran under the cupboard behind the bed in my room, so I could turn that one on as well. But if you haven't experienced anything like mine, which we can possibly get into, you can comment in the comment section if you want me to tell you my birthing story. You probably aren't gonna sleep. Your night in the hospital is just probably gonna be you up and down like 24 boxes, just walking up and down, just trying to woosah your spirit, because you're like, what just happened to my body? I've never had an experience like this before. So I did not need the white noise machine, so I did not bring it. Absolutely bring a pillow. Absolutely. Try as they might. I think I even at one point had 3 pillows on the bed, and I said, but I'm still so flat. So I'm glad I brought my pillow. Glad I brought my own blanket, because as I said, the room was chilly in the night. So I had the blanket, the same blanket that I said, oh, this is gonna be the first blanket that baby girl's gonna be on. Yeah, I used it first because I was cold first. So bring a blanket for sure. And then the other knick-knack stuff, so like even the Freedom Mom pads, the hospital does provide you with pads and a Peri bottle, but their Peri bottle is not as good. I will give Freedom Mom Peri bottle that. Their Peri bottle is good because it's angled. But you can use the pads at the hospital. They also give you like the oversized boxers, which also came in my Freedom Mom pack. So like they provide you with that during your stay there. And I actually also got stuff to take home with me. So I got some extra pads and some extra boxer underwears. So you can keep that in mind as well, and like keep maybe your Freedom Mom stuff for when you come back home. But my experience, even though I have the Freedom Mom and I did buy more of the Freedom Mom pads, I absolutely preferred at some points just taking a regular Always or Maxi pad and just putting some water on it, freezing it, or putting the witch hazel on it, freezing it and putting it on. Like that did what it needed to do. So if you're concerned about the price of Freedom Mom, because it is dear for just the 4, and I think they also come as a pack of 8. So you can absolutely do the other option and just use your padsicles, make your own padsicles. But yeah, like I think everything else, and I wasn't heavy on the electronics. I just brought my phone. I think I brought my AirPods, didn't even use them. But I did play music in the night, like very softly, overnight. And that was it. Absolutely bring an everlasting charger, because you don't know where an outlet is gonna be in the room, and it might just be on the other side of the room. So just keep those things in mind. But everything else, I'm actually scanning my brain. Oh, my hospital was also super nice. Again, in the last video, my mom said, do you have a hat? And I was like, oh no, I don't have a hat for the baby. I'm gonna keep that in mind and put it on my list to bring a hat. Now, I did bring a hat for the baby. However, the nurse that was on duty at my hospital, she knitted a hat. Was it knitted or crocheted? It was knitted. We got confirmation. She knitted a hat and gave it to baby girl. So baby girl had a hat as well from the hospital, which was pretty cool. And I did bring my I did bring rags for her and just, drooly, but I mean, she was also, again, fresh, getting used to it all. So there wasn't much there. But you need the rag for when you're bathing her to go home. So if you want to just bring 1 or 2, that's fine. You don't have to bring 10. But outside of all of that, all in all, I think, well, yes, there are parts where I absolutely overpacked, like my outfit, her outfit, even down to the part where I was like, oh, let me bring the hair ties and all this stuff that I don't even think I used. It was pretty good. I see what the girlies pack. Maybe I should insert a list. Find a checklist and insert it and check off the things that I actually think are useful and things that you can do without. And my disclaimer is I'm going based off of a natural, as they call it, or vaginal delivery. I'm not sure what you would need in terms of a C-section delivery. So keep that in mind if you're natural girly or you want to have the natural way, the vaginal delivery, these are the things that I found useful, that helped. And yeah, I think that's it. If you had any questions, any comments, any concerns, if you want to share your story as well in the comment sections, do so. I'd be happy to read them and respond. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell so you're notified when we drop a new video. And I'm really trying to be consistent. Maybe dropping a video every week. Bye.